Alright, and we are back for one final episode of this current season in Master Duel, which is season 40, I think. And as you can see, the deck has changed a little bit for the final push. So let's go over the changes, which, I think the core is still the same, right? Having our Dragoonity package, our tiny Dragoonity package. However, again, even though I just put it in, removed our Guard Dragon. My main goal is to, cut it down to 40, really. And then I have now Sylphid is back in the deck with our, higher mass of Dragoonities. So basically, if we, for example, in turn 1, draw Senators and, I don't know, cows or something, like, so we're basically dead, like, because we obviously we don't want cows, we want cows from Senators, right? But if we have Sylphid, we can then bench the discarded one and have Sylphid on the field, and then go into a rank 4 play, because rank 4 plays, if we go first, are our main goal. Like, our main goal in turn 1 is to go into rank 4, and that is because we, since the last episode, have Abyss Dweller, which is pretty good. So I want to make this, if I can, on turn 1, if I'm going first, and I do kind of want to go first, because we do have a bunch of traps, and since Sylphid is also wind, and all the Dragoonities are wind, Lightning Chidori is back in the deck for like the 15th time now. I never summon it, but I will try, because that's an alternative thing we can do if we don't get to our Dragoonities, but we have like Sylphid and some wind monster in the graveyard. Since we do want to go first, I put Trapple back in the deck. I think it's still a good card for us, like if he can just destroy the normal summon or something, just disrupt them a little bit. That's basically what we need to do, right? Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell is back. I don't think that a lot of our opponents activate the same spell card a lot. Or at least not in a way that it matters for us. But, it could. The problem we had the last time as well is that we just don't have that many spells, right? And most of them we usually use, from the very beginning. But if we go first, obviously we are not going to use Storm, which I honestly don't really want to use anyway. We are not going to use Darkwood Lightning. We are not going, well, we might use Living Fossil, I don't know. But there are a few cards that we don't use if we go first. We just don't. So I think Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell could have a place in here. As you can also see, Metaltron 13 or 12, one of them, it's not in the deck anymore. I just think that if it would hit the board, like if we summon it using continuous traps and continuous spells, probably pretty good. The problem is, it's just not, we don't get there, and I don't really want to play some random continuous traps just for that if we don't really use them. Like, we do have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which would be amazing. The problem is that a lot of the decks we face are light, right? And while the last episode we faced a lot of Dark Magicians, where that would be great, we can't rely on that. And a lot of the other decks we face are either not just simply dark, or we will need to draw it anyway, and it's dead against decks we don't have, and there's no way for us to reuse that. However, if we find ourselves in a position where we just keep facing dark decks, I might put it in anyway, just to have like the one, like, haha, now you can't do anything card. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I just realized I should take out Sacred Cherries, because I'm pretty sure the only way to summon this was using Metaltron, but I'll do this later. We don't have that many good, like, extra deck monsters, but I'll replace it in a second before we duel. Did I change anything else? I don't think I did change that much besides that. But yeah, the game plan is try to go first, you know, put something down like a Dweller to hopefully stop our opponent from doing too much. And then go from there, I guess. So yeah. Again, I'll change the Hyperion. Or Hyperiton, whatever. And then I'll see you in the first duel. Oh, this will be the last episode of this season, but it might also be a little bit shorter, depending on how the duels go. So, we'll see. So yeah, see you in the first duel. Alright, here we go. Since you're made to go second again, I'll just confirm that. I took out Hyperiton, and put Heartland Draco back in. 1 for 1. Night Sword Serpent. The heck? Oh. Ragnarika. Interesting. Haven't seen that. See? Oh yeah. They are Earth. I was like... I should have put in the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, but it looked like it would have mattered. And they are Earth anyway. I don't know. You see this artwork and it's like, this is dark. Sorry, what did they add? Kinda... What are Ragnarikas? Because my brain always is like insects and plants, but this is a reptile. I'll let him go off and see what we can do when it's our turn. What did they misplay and like rage quit, or did they just disconnect? I mean, I'll check if in the match history this is also a victory, because if it is, I count it. Like I that's not my fault. All right, that's not my fault. And this was not a bot, so they might have just pulled the plug when they misplayed or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll check, and if it is my win, because I don't trust this screen, let's be honest. I'll see you in the pack. If not, I'll see you in the duel. As you can see, it did count as a win in the match history, so I counted. So this is our pack. It's not looking too exciting right now, but you never know. What do we have? Speedroid Haji Kit. I think this is technically pretty good. The problem is that the only wind synchros we have are pretty specific. Like the Dragoonity Knight, we can only use our Dragoonity tuners for. Melodious. We do have 2 Melodious monsters, but I don't think that's worth playing a trap. Assault Blackwing. Okay. Okay, so we can technically probably make this, but we just can't use the effect, so it's pointless. Interesting. A TG tuner. We have Rush Rhino since like episode 1. So maybe. Constellar Media. Nope. And what is this? Fairy Archer Inguna. If this is... Oh, it's a plant. I was almost convinced it was a fairy, but it's just a name. Interesting. So yeah, in this pack, nothing... I mean, maybe the TG Jet Falcon, but I'm not sure. We would have 2 TGs. We also have a TG Synchro that we might be able to make, but I don't know why we would. Yeah, I'll check this out at some, like, after this episode. So let's get into the next duel. That's a hand, alright. Going second and drawing loose 1 turn is not... Ah. Really? Are they all the same type? They aren't, right? Are they? No, I don't think they are. Naturia Horus? What? At least I've never seen this before, so... What? Okay, I'm not sure what the hell is happening right now, but I think it's kind of funny. So, that's a 60 card deck with Centurion and Horus, which I've seen before, but there's also Naturia cards in there. Interesting. Realistically, if we somehow could get to Eschatos and Hall Dragon, we may be able to do something. But I don't think we'll get there. I don't really duel Centurion that often. The most contact I had with them was in the Loner deck. From one of the events. And, you know, the other times they summon Nova Dragon on me or whatever the hell it's called, and I can't do anything, so. Okay, Blazer. So this is similar to the Loner deck one, but... Okay. That's not bad. Okay, so that's actually kind of dumb. Let's use Storm. They're probably confused as to why someone plays Storm. I get that. I'm confused myself, really. They are negating Storm. Interesting. Oh, these make 12. That makes sense. Ah, there's another Crimson Dragon. Wait, did they? Oh, it shuffled its back. Yeah. I was confused because of Crimson Dragon. He just used that. Ah, yep, there's Supernova, and we are gone. Yeah, we can beat that. I know I keep saying this, but we lost 4 coin tosses in a row again. 4. That's ridiculous. Sword Soul Tenia. Would be a shame if I can get to Worms. Which I may or may not be able to, because they'll end on at least Baron and the banish, destroy stuff guy. I can't. It's been this guy, Cheng Ying. Don't burn me. Rude. Winged Beast. Majestic Ring, great. Okay, so, we can't... Oh, this is annoying. Senators. If we can get to Eschatos, we might have a chance. Issue being getting to Eschatos, because now... And Swords of Concealing Light. And I can attack directly. Go Senators! 900 damage. You will regret facing me. Look, right now we are pretty much on even footing. I just need to survive this turn. And then, you know, be able to resolve Eschatos. And then... Well, we'll see. Yeah, we are probably going into Baron or something. That's fine. I don't care. The only problem I have is they kinda need to end on a worm monster on the field for me to use Eschatos. But they kinda... Oh! Don't tell me they rage quit. Come on. It's Sword Soul Penny. You can do some more. You can beat me. Unreal. Two opponents rage. Well, I don't know if the first one rage quit or actually had a disconnect, but this person definitely rage quit when Senators was still on the field. The timing was just perfect. Mwah. Okay, I'll see you in the next pack. And here we are after our win against Sword Soul. We are rewarded with a shiny pack, so let's see what's in it. That's more shiny than I thought it would be. Oh, pretty good. Ninjutsu Art Notebook. You can send one ninja monster from my hand to the grave. Set one ninjutsu art. Okay, Trickstar. That's not... Yeah, it's one non-link Trickstar monster. I was like... confused. Unchained Twins. I don't have another Unchained, so this doesn't do anything. You can throw one Unchained monster from your hand. So if we get a second Unchained monster, that might be pretty good. Oh. All spring and succeed monster again 1000 attack. We don't have those. Control no springs. We can discard one spring and discard. We don't have any springs card. Okay, so this is really kind of pointless for us. That is also pretty pointless for us. No. Pendulum impenetrable. Construct, just gonna get any effect activated by open card. Okay. Pretty much terrible. But, well, Sarama might be good if we get another Unchained card. But let's see what's our ultra rare this one. That would be kind of cool to use, but like some fusions fine. But this needs specifically Visa Starfrost. And I know there's like 700 cards out there that are treated as Visa Starfrost. But I feel like getting the second one is easier than this. But if we do get a Visa Starfrost, I wouldn't mind putting this in the deck. Yeah, let's get into the next duel. Okay, so if I win, I'm lame. Okay. Sure. I don't really care, I guess. I mean, I'm already lame, so it's not like winning would change anything. Big fan of the Suship mate though. Big fan. I mean, they make seed literally the first thing they could do. Like the first thing they could click. You kidding me? Oh, I'm lame, but you're using right hand shark. Come on, man. This better not be like Crooked Cook. I swear. Okay, it's just fish. Fish that have their effects negated. I don't know. Every time I see right hand shark, my brain immediately goes to Crooked Cook. And I had one of the funniest duels against someone who tried to do that. And I'll tell the story now because why not, right? So, oh, that's actually annoying. That's fine. So I was dueling with like decks that had like Geminis in them and stuff to get the. I don't know if it was the duel rankings thingy, the duel level. Oh wait, what? Sorry, the duel level, but and you know some quests that require you to summon Gemini monsters and stuff. So I was doing that, and someone tried to Crooked Cook me, but I had Time Thief Redoer in the deck. So first, I had one of the Geminis, I think, that pierces, right? So I did damage to that, but they stopped it. Otherwise, they would have lost to that. And then... Oh, that's mean. And then I had Time Thief Redoer, and they couldn't out Time Thief Redoer. So I just grabbed cards from the deck every turn. And at some point, I think I grabbed the Exodia head. And then they just immediately rage quit. That was so funny. So, to be fair, there were like, I don't know, 6, 7 cards left in the deck when I grabbed the head of Exodia. So, that took quite a while. Yeah, I don't approve of that. I'm gonna be real. No, oh no, don't do that every time now. Oh god. Don't attach my... Lose one turn to your monster. What the heck? That's rude. You can't do that. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Oh, fish and sea sun. That's annoying. And they are water. Oh, and that's also water. Eh. I had someone summon this guy with 3 materials. That must have been painful. Because you can't XZ summon on this when it has material on it. And you can only detach 2. So, that was probably not very fun. Yeah. Pink Beast, Psychic Dragon. They are Aqua Fish. Yeah, they have all different types. Let's go next. Save us some time. Second time we draw Curse Seal without a spell in hand. But I said this before, we don't have that many spells, so I'm not that surprised. Let's set you. And set you. And set you. Let's hope they think this is imperm and they want to negate it. If we destroy this. If they set something, summon something, and we do Torrential, we can also destroy one of the back rows. Because this is just destroyed by card effect and not by opponent's card effect. Reading. Let's see what the Purple King has to offer. What? Uncheck with stun 1000? What is... What? I've never seen this guy. I don't like that. What does this do? Huh? I don't... What? Okay. Oh my god, since he did... Okay. No. Did 1k damage to both of us, so I can't summon Nitrohead like that. That's unfortunate. You. No. And you. No. And then... So level 3. I mean... Let's just attack. I mean... This is some dumb shit. Some dumb deck, so it's probably Mirror Force or something. And I'll die. Whoa, okay. Can we summon anything that does anything? I mean, that doesn't do much here. Not really. Let's just hope they don't burn us for 7,000 this turn. I've never seen this card, but it's so weird. Okay. Honestly, I don't mind losing. I'm just really confused about what's going on. Oh, well, I guess they didn't get what they wanted to. I mean, I take it. Like, if people play decks like this and then, you know, surrender because they can't draw the stuff they want, I'm not above that. I took wins that were far sketchier. So let's open a pack. See you then. Alright, here we are. Another shiny pack. Maybe we get Restart Starfrost. Wouldn't that be crazy? Probably not. But let's see. Level Magma Cannoneer. No. A Gishki monster. We need ritual. Oh. Spiral Quick Fix. Yeah, okay. So, another Spiral, probably like Spiral Tough or something, probably would have been better. So, yeah, we can't use that. We don't have any other Spiral cards. Mobius the Mega Monarch. Huh. So I'm not a huge fan of tribute summons. But, maybe... I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't put him in now. But, you know, going into the next season, maybe we can do some tribute stuff. Because we do have some tribute effect stuff. So, we'll see then. That's the second Gear Spring Spirit. Okay. Arcane Apprentice. Oh, can you imagine getting a Salt Mode activated? We have a Salt Mode card. And Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. That's the second one. Okay, that was terrible. That was a terrible pack. So one card from my hand to the graveyard. Equip this card once you lose for make a second up the green sacrifice. I mean, you know, maybe. Oh, this is generic ritual monster and spell. Interesting. Yeah, so we get a bunch of ritual stuff without the ability to summon a ritual. Like we got Earth Chant or whatever last time, and we don't have an Earth ritual monster. None. maybe in the future. But yeah, another meh pack. So we'll go to the next duel. We got 2 of our board wipes. Oof. Well, if we can survive long enough, maybe we can do it. It was about time we faced another Blue Eyes player. It's been a while. Sadly, if we went first, maybe that would have been pretty good. But yeah, second, not so much. I wondered if we are in like top of gold, I mean gold 2, almost gold 1. I wonder if we are at the point where all the people who actually win this are out of gold, or most of the people are out of gold. And we are just left at the point where most people in here are the ones that lose the matches. I mean, one has to win at some point, right? But, like, you know what I mean. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah. I mean, you know, we haven't lost yet. Depending on what happens, like we're setting 3 cards, they do something. They're probably someone who they overextend, right? And if they attack, we can activate Malevolent Castry. They can't negate it. I'll also set a monster, so I can do compulsory escape device. So if they have a negate, I might trigger it with that. Like, make them use it. And then if they attack Malevolent Castry, destroy True Light, destroy the whole field. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Can't wait to not get there, because they're probably selling Magia or something. Wouldn't that be funny? Actually, if Magia is their only negate, Magia can only negate 1 of each per turn, right? So 1 trap, 1 spell, and 1 monster, and we only basically have traps, so even Magia could only negate 1 of them. So I'd probably bounce Jet. I also wonder, does Tyrant say opponent's trap cards, or does it say your trap cards? Like, all trap cards. Your trap cards? That doesn't make sense. Because, would Tyrant Dragon be destroyed if you destroy True Light? What are they making? Heretic Sea. What? Why? What? Why? See, now I'm confused. Oh, look. It's Militum. Militum. I mean, I can just... Okay. Hello. You were gonna attribute curse. I'm not attacking into curse seal. Hieratic seal. I don't care. Yeah. I should read the cards, shouldn't I? Ah, well, it's too late now. I don't know why I was like, yeah, let me attack the 1500 defense guy. Really? Okay. Ooh, Magnum. You can summon that. Wait, the fact it's not negated. Oh, it's not. Make it attack. Oh, huh. Not bad. Oh, I might. Okay. Well, we'll see what our trap cards can do, since we're not getting to Eschatos anytime soon. Come on, you gotta do something. Or not, I guess. Couldn't they summon Jet and then... Oh. Oh, now they can summon Jet. Okay, no, that makes sense. It's Ether Barrel. Are you gonna look so dumb when you destroy my Malevolent Catastrophe before you attack? Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah. What? I don't mind losing. I just want to resolve Malevolent Catastrophe. Please. Be so kind. Aw, oh, come on, man. Hmm. Always a really awkward combination of Dragonities, but what do you expect? We have 4 of them. Oh no, what is this? What is going on? Uh-huh. Is this card in one of the starter stuff? It's not, right? Oh my god. What is happening? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, come on. Oh no, you need to attack. Please. Hmm. What is head? Oh, look, that would have been the huge malevolent catastrophe, and of course they don't attack. Now I'm kind of annoyed. Come on. What? Is this a bot? Because what is going on? Is this card in the Sky Striker pack? I don't know, actually. I can make stuff. Right. And I have... I mean... Oh, wait. This... Okay. I'll force the issue. I don't know. Yep. Here's the Sentence Sage and our Millum. Militum. I don't know. And then, I mean, we just, you know, want damage on the field, I guess. In case this isn't a bot and this is some weird ploy to make me be less aggressive, no. We're not doing that. Let's end the turn. Would it be great if you had more Xyz monsters we can summon on this and then actually use the effect? Okay, this is a bot, right? There's just random cards in the stack. Lugus. Target up to 2 phaser monsters in the... Oh, how likely is that? How... What? Oh, extra monster zone. Oh, for some reason I read extra deck. That was confusing. Really, Battle Phase? Come on. You know better than that. You know better than that. That's not as satisfying. I'm still activating it. Damn. Gotta be careful. Or Laval monsters he controls gain 300 attack. Can't be too careful with that. That's actually good. That would be good. Because now our extra monster zone is free. Yeah, house it out. Okay, well. I mean, that was a free win, right? But I think we're in gold 1 now. So maybe I'll continue this just a little more. It's pretty late, actually. We'll open the pack. And then I'll stop the episode for now. And I think tomorrow is also a day. And if I want to try to push past gold, I'll do that. But before that, I'll see you in the pack. It's packs, actually, because we, as you can see, have 7 legacy pack tickets. I think we had 5 before and I forgot to open them. So we'll open the 7 now. Interesting. There are some cool URs in this. Okay, this is a Dragon Tuna that can increase a level by 1. Might be... That's not. This is not the anime. Cool. Real old school. Another performer bow. Rain Goat. When a card affected blah blah blah. This card is this Koribo. This card is card target 1 more or less. Okay. Pointless. Pointless. Okay, there we go. Those often lie. And it lied. Oh, maybe it didn't. It did. Okay, this is probably one of the best things we could have just randomly pulled. It's kind of concerning how many of the Stora cards I pull from packs, but yes, please. That's a good Link 3 for us. Yeah, cool. See, legacy packs are worth it sometimes. Soul Release and Vengeful Box Build. No. Shore Knight and Frozen Soul. That would save us a turn, but no. Wait. Once per turn, if a battlefield of a month, face a monster on the field is changed, send 1 water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. Maybe if we had a water deck. Your opponent conducts the next battle phase twice. Why? Oh my god. Decode Talker though, pretty great. See you in the Master Pack. Okay, here we are. I mean, after getting Decode Talker, this is just a bonus really. So let's crack into that and see if we can get even more crazy cards. Well, Decode Talker's not crazy, but I like him. And we got an upgrade. Today's great. I love today. Armed Dragon level 7. Look, I like Armed Dragons. Level 7 on its own, it's kind of pointless. Yo, is that Nemesis flag I see? Oh, just in corridor. So basically, we can now search Eschatos. Pretty insane. Radal Combat. Silver Sentinel. That's an assault mode thing, right? Or not? I can set this to the spell and trap card as a spell card. Target 1 card your opponent controls, special summon this card from the graveyard if you do destroy the target. I mean, it's a level 4 warrior that we can also use as kind of weird removal. The problem, I was thinking, like, when I just, you know, overlooked this, is like, if we destroy it with Malevolent Catastrophe, can we trigger it? But no, it's opponent's card effect, sadly. Another Dynamist. Okay. Detonating Koribo! You can equip this card you control to... Wait. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you can equip this card you control to the opponent's monster as an equivalent with following effect. Equip monster's effects are negated. That's actually not too terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's kind of funny. Top share. Wait, this is a terrible, terrible card, right? Review one card on place. Yeah. Like, you give your opponent a card and you get a card. Yeah. This pack looks pretty But this Nemesis flag is gigantic for us. Because we can literally just search Eschatos. And not only can we search Eschatos, this is a Pyro. So this gives us a type we don't have. Sick. I love this. Yeah. Eschatos. Okay, so I decided to make a cut here. And then if I want to try to push past gold, which maybe, since tomorrow should be the last day of this season, I will, and then this episode might be a bit longer. I don't want to make a second episode out of that, because I want to catch up, right? So the episodes are pretty close to the season they are in. So yeah, if that's the case, I'll just, you know, try to short it as much as possible, but it might be a 2-hour episode. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about the pulls today. So, we'll see. So, I guess I'll see you in the next duel. Alright, as a quick intermission, I changed a few things about the deck before we go into the last stretch of this Master Duel season, which ends in pretty much 2.5 hours. So, we'll do some more duels and hope maybe we get lucky again. You know, we need, what, 5 wins? And then we would ascend into Platinum, which would be pretty crazy. For that purpose, I just changed very few things in the deck. I took out Cardbreaker, included the 2 TG monsters. Jet Falcon is just a level 3 tuner, which we can use. Obviously, we only can make pretty much 1 monster with this, but there will be more synchros, I hope. This is all the synchros we have, and most of them are kind of eh. But this is also an inclusion because Rush Rhino is still pretty decent. If we get this, we have a way to a tuner if we need it. Yeah, I thought about including some other, you know, level 7s, for example. But they are all kind of eh. Not too great. But this is just for now because, you know, I can search Jet Falcon with this. So if we need a level 3 tuner or something, we can have it. Yeah, other than that, the extra deck, obviously, Deco Talkers in here. I took out Harlan Rico again, which I basically just put in because we couldn't summon Hyperiton. And, you know, maybe it would have been nice if we are in a bot set where we just need to get a direct attack in, but can't. But I think Deco Talker is a nice choice. I was thinking about taking out Hraesvalga because we have 3 Link 3s now, but only 2 Link 2s. But, you know, we can get to those without, you know, climbing from a Link 2. Other changes, not really. Oh, see, I immediately forgot to put in flag. And now we're at 41 cards. Well, I guess that's fine. Probably. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. This is, again, the last stretch before the next season. And for the next season, I'll take a more in-depth look at our pool again and see if I want to change something. With keeping in mind that, you know, there are some goals we want to achieve, like Dragunity Knight. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next duel. Yeah, I also changed our mate again. So maybe, I know it's not the exact same, but I'm trying to force Visa Starfrost into existence right now. Also, this I did so maybe I can, you know, live a turn, link, and then use backup operator. 6 Sams. Huh. I mean, actually, that's fair. But we'll see. What? Okay. Let's see what happens. Uh-huh. Maybe to just get the most damage in before going into Exodex summons. Is my guess. Or just not summoning anything from the Exodex. That's fair as well. Not a good timing for that. Alright. Wait, where does this point to? Oh. Well, that's a little annoying. Can I do anything else? No. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe not be as dumb as the duel we just had, where I keep forgetting our link arrows are very limiting when it comes to backup operator. I'm not... I can't... I mean, it's not like I can summon into Max C, so I'm just not going to. So this is good though, because if they do something and don't kill us, they attack, we are at lower life points, we can summon Nitrohead. And maybe get Yellowstone on the field. It's kinda sad that Nitrohead is level 8, not level 7. Level 7 would be better, because then we could also do some rank 7 plays if we need to... Oh. We might just get one shot. See, against decks like this, Curse Seal would be great, but now I obviously don't have another spell. That's kinda Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, they do read some cards, I guess. Let's see, let's see. I still think that Exodia Incarnate is a bit of stupid card. I mean, look at this. Like, what? It also having a negate and also being indestructible by card effects is ridiculous, because obviously you're not going to beat over that by battle. And then you can set now. Okay. So far, we're not as lucky as I was hoping we are. If we had a little better draws, especially in the last duel, which I don't know if it in the video, but the last duel, I'm just saying if I didn't put it in, was just very short. They activated the Millennium Ankh or whatever to summon Exodia Incarnate, and we had Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, but no second spell, so I couldn't stop that. Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell against the Exodia Incarnate deck is basically stopping this completely, because then they can't activate another Ankh, even if they have a second one in hand, and I think we all know that Exodia players do always have a second Ankh in hand. Ankh. Ankh. I think it's Ankh. Cyber Dragon. That's a lot of Cyber Rings. Ooh, Cyber Dark. It's also another very accessorized deck. One of the most, like, look at this. Limiter removal, sci-fi board, the Cyber Dragon. You better start using. None of that can beat over my crawler. Power Bond. The classic. Oh, okay. It's an interesting way to play this. I've never seen that before. There's still nothing on the field that can beat over Crawler. Cyber Dragon Nexter. Yep. Uh-huh. Still nothing that can beat over me. We haven't seen Cyber Dragon in a long time. I think we had one duel against Cyber Dragon at some point in this series. We might have actually won that one. Okay. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Look at him! A little bug against machine dragons. What can they activate now? Well, it do be like that sometimes, I guess. Let's do this. I mean, they can choose, yeah. I should have not activated that right now. I should have waited. I always forget that they can choose. This is not compulsory evacuation device. Yeah, what I should have done is let him attack. And then try to beat over Seeger. I mean, they would have still done this, so there's way too many mods on the field for escape device to be that useful. Why are you power bonding now? What? Oh. Really? That's a lot of damage to take to get rid of a very, very slow wave motion cannon. I think it's safe to say that unless we draw something like Eschatos that if we need to stop from being negated, this is not going great. I can't even use that? That's crazy. Oh, I don't have a single monster. That's wild, right? I shuffled it back. Well, that's it. We can't do anything. Alright. Storm without another spell trap card. That's something, I guess. Let us... Yeah, let's start with this. Just to get some stuff on the field and the graveyard. I want to set Storm just so we get something on the field. And I bet if I do this now, we'll draw Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell in the next turn. Almost guaranteed. If we survive that turn, that is. That's always a risk in this type of game. Finally. What is this? Trickstar. We can maybe deal with Trickstar. Maybe. I just realized I probably shouldn't have set our pendulum monster, since both Monk and our Penny guy are worms, and he, like, our pendulum goes back to the extra deck instead. Don't do that. I don't I don't like that. Okay, but monsters cannot attack that turn, so I don't know. How can I attack directly this turn? I use SP so little, I just keep forgetting. Okay, well. I don't think we're going to get out of this because we do not have access to enough monsters, and that's kind of rough. And they started with Trickster, and now they have two different types on the field. One of them which being Dragon, which is fine, but I can call Fairy, so they could just Trickster again. That's dumb. Maybe this was a mistake. 4 wins is what we need, and I can get a decent duel going on. And this is probably going to be kept in just because of the opponent we face, if they are not actually playing. But, damn, since the last overview of the deck, we've been getting our teeth kicked in. And by teeth kicked in, I mean lightly beaten, because we're missing like one piece every time. I got a little unlucky. But that's fine. This already went better than I ever thought it would. So that's fine. For the most part. What is this? Isn't it a spellbook card or something? Yeah. In what set is this card? Then a bot plays this. Yeah, I can't wait for season 41 when we get ranked down and face much tougher opponents again. Which is kind of ironic, but that's kind of how this works at this point. Look him go. Big fan of Spine. A card we got very early and I'm probably never going to take out. I am a special kind of idiot. Why didn't I the plan was literally to summon it in this column. To summon our yellow star, but I guess not. I guess not. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered that much anyway. Just because I have Magnites, I should really stop putting my first back row in the middle slot or something. Just to allow myself to, if I link summon, to have a column for my Magnite. What is this? Okay. The Circular Sorcerer. Okay, no. I don't... No. There's too many summons going on. And one of them can beat over my lizard, so I'm not going to allow that. Oh, Battle Phase was skipped for some reason. Oh, probably because of... whatever. One of the effects skipped the Battle Phase. They did it again! All according to Kikaku, huh? This could be over already, and I just... Kind of thing. It's been pretty hot today, my brain is fried. Okay. Take this card, set it in this, and then we special summon our Magnite, and then we summon TG Falcon. Very good, very good. And then we go Battle Phase. That was dumb. But yeah, 3 more wins and we are in plat. But first, I'll see you in the next Master Pack. And here we are. I don't know why, but the bot Master Packs and the duels that are really weird always give us the shiny cards. Well, the shiny packs. Doesn't mean there's a shiny card in there. Oh, there's shiny cards in here. Oh, another vampire. That's like number 4 now. Another Salamangreat. That's like number 5 or something. Warm Jagen. Okay, that's... We don't have sex. Select one. Turns its own has. I mean... Not terrible. Wait, no, that's our only... I don't... The other one is a crawler. This is one. That's totally different. Card Kadi. I don't know if I want to include this. I mean, we have enough first turns where we just set up some traps. This could be great then. And Infernoid, what is this? Phantom Knights rank up magic launch. They really gotta stop this. This is not sustainable. Uh-huh. So, the first part is generic. I don't think we have enough Dark Xyz to justify that work with this. Especially once we can actually detach material. Super rare. Chaos Valkyria. One Light and Dark from Garrett's from my hand. Okay, Light and Dark, obviously. If this card is banished, you can send 1 Light or Dark monster from your deck to the graveyard. For this, then you can activate cards effect with cards the same name as that card. I don't think that's useful for us. I mean, we don't have that many Light and Darks. And the only way we banish this is with our Nemesis cards, and I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. I mean, you know, we could do this, but for what purpose? Like, there's no point in doing that. And Donna, Dagger for Hire. Okay, so I contribute 1 monster. from hand or graveyard with a different original name than the tributed monster, then we tribute link monster. One more such monster. I know this is like an extender. We do have 2 for hires, but we would need to have both of them. So basically use both of them, which to be fair, if I have one, I can search the other, go into this, tribute this, and then resummon both. That doesn't make sense. So this is not really useful. It might be useful in the future. Or if we have some for hire stuff we use for something else, then go into Donna and then resummon them. Also, this doesn't need to tribute a for hire monster, right? This needs just a monster, and that can be a link monster. So basically, if we can make this another link monster, if we can make this with for hire and another link monster and tribute that other link monster, some of the other for hires we can, or you know, even this. So this is basically for us a link climb, but we don't really have any point at link climbing right now. We don't have any good link 4 or something. So yeah, this is pretty much a future card, right? This is very much a future card. Or I mean, if I can find a use for this, I'll put it in. But right now, yeah, on the spot, I don't think we can use this effectively. Anyway, let's get into the next duels. Again, 3 more wins, and we are in plat, and then I'm actually content. So I have to cut a lot of stuff. See you in the duel. Here we got some combo. There's plays we can make. Or we just win on the spot because they probably bricked. I'm sorry to say, but I have counted this before and I will always count this. This is not my fault. They didn't disconnect randomly. I didn't disconnect. They surrendered. And I mean, look at our hand. We would have cooked them. So I'll see you in the next pack, I guess. Yeah, this also gave us another 2 legacy packs, which made us go to 5. So we'll open these as well. Our glorious quote-unquote win. But if I don't count these, we'd be... Oh, Shadow Spell. That's probably pretty good for us. And what is that? Weird is what that is. Yeah, I just count these because otherwise we would be stuck in wherever for a million years. So. Okay, level 2 support. What? Oh, it's one of the goblin cards on orc cards. Cool. Mystical Sand. Forbidden Memory Staple Fusion. Yeah, not as great as the last legacy packs we had. Delta Try and Rottweiler. You ever go with a fusion, elemental fusion strategy? We just need to pull a Neos, if that is even possible, because we have like 4 or 5 A-hero fusions and all of the Dark Sage. All of them of Sea King Dragon. I think that's also in Forbidden Memories. All of our elemental hero fusions require Neos, which is really weird. Yeah, see you in the Master Pack. Here we go, Master Pack. Let's just get right into it. Okay, nothing obvious here. What is this? This card can attack directly. Oh, it's level 5. Yeah, no. Not happening. Nordic Beast. Zodiac combo. We do need a Zodiac for that. We need a Zodiac Xyz for that. Which we have, but no. That's probably not happening. Dark Contract with Errors. If you control DD monster, then I get all trap cards on the field. That's not very useful. Bell. That's... Okay. I don't know. If you control an adventure token, that also already disqualifying that. Oh, Sword Saga. I don't know. We have one of the Shiranui, like, 2 main tuna monsters, but I don't know. And Test Tiger. We have some Gladiator Beasts. but I don't think that's really useful. Yeah, not a great pack. Not a great pack. So I'll see you in the duel. 2 more wins. Alright, here we are again. Set 2. Set you, and then end our turn and hope for the best. Exciting! Well, at least we are pretty much on the same wavelength, I guess. Okay. So obviously, I want to know what this is, right? So let's just do that. Flip this face up. And just punch into this. Cypher. Interesting. No, let's not make a Link 3 or something. I don't think that's very useful right now. We have Escape Device if they summon something I don't want on the field, and if it's the only one. We have Catastrophe if they go a little bit too crazy on the... Okay. Yeah. Basically, what I want is for them to commit to 1 extra deck summon, having only 2 cards on the field. Then I'll Escape Device. You know, when they do this now, I'll Escape Device and see if I can do that. Yeah, okay. Their levels become 8. That's fine. Obviously, kind of want them to attack to destroy whatever this is. But it turns out, for right now, this is not a threat. Okay, so this is not unaffected, right? I just gotta know. Okay, they can activate something in response. Okay. So far, so good. Senatus, but no other... I think it's kind of unfortunate that the second one we got is Senatus, because obviously most others would be a little better. I mean, Thanatos is great because we can get something from our deck. Just that Senatus alone, since it uses our normal summon right now, and that puts us in a weird spot. I'd have to check, because we have a lot of equip support, right? And I think we also have some stuff that is helpful when something is equipped to a monster. If this goes through, we win. Okay. It did not go through. Yeah, so I'll have to check if we can, you know, get something that can maybe special summon something from an equipped monster. Oh, it was called by the grave. Oh. Umbrella Gober. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, this just goes from deck to hand. Okay. This is win number 3 out of 4 we need. This one was actually normal duel, right? I mean, they played Cypher, so that's basically Masochist, but with a constructed deck, in quotation marks. Yeah, I'll see you in the hopefully second to last pack of this season. Alright, nothing exciting so far. Let's crack into it. Not waste any more time. I'm very good at wasting time. Toon Summon Skull, but probably not. Activate only while control Assault Mode monster. Yeah, we just need the Assault Mode card. Okay, we have this already. Spiritual Tribute. Then place it on the bottom of the deck. That is actually... This is actually... If we go further into the Dragonity stuff, this is going to be included. Because we do have wind monsters, we contribute. It doesn't... You know, if we can get rid of a immense threat and put it on the bottom of the deck, that's pretty huge, actually. Each player must send one card from band to graveyard to declare an attack. That could be funny. Can we... Okay, can we please get Assault Mode activate? Infernity Dwarf, we have that, and Star Seraph Sentry. Yeah, we can't summon this. We only have one Star Seraph card. Yeah, again, nothing exciting, except, you know, Spiritual Wizard Miyabi is actually pretty useful for us if we continue the Dragonity route. And maybe, you know, find some more wind monsters we can use, since we only really care about different types, not necessarily different attributes. So yeah, let's get into the next duel and hope we get a nice win soon. Rank up into Platinum, open one last pack, and then go full force into the next season. Yeesh. Okay, going second, drawing Forbidden Spell without a spell again. Plunder Patrol. Okay. I'll admit that the only contact with Plunder Patrol I ever had was basically solo mode, in which I did not enjoy whatever was happening. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. Okay, let's fake out. Basically want to keep black until I have two other cards in the graveyard on the field. Then hope I can activate flag to grab Escalots and immediately summon it. So I'll hold off on the escape device if I can. Ah, well, that's... unfortunate. I still probably shouldn't have shoveled this back. But at least this way they might not be able to extend to a point where I can't actually beat him. But I don't know Plunder Patrol, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I said we get another type for this, but we do have... I don't know, the art... I saw the artwork, flipped around, I was like, is this, like, Samochi? It's like, no, it's not. I was actually hoping they'd attack, actually, which they did not. That's a little annoying. Let's... okay. I didn't want to do this now, but let's threaten Eschatos. Oh, come on. I should have known. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have totally summoned Nitrohead there. Normal summon Veiler. Well, they probably want to go into a Link monster, but that's rough. Sheep. Yeah, not a huge Plunder Patrol fan. I don't know. I'll take that. You can bet on that. Okay, let's special Nitro Hat. Yoink. Bet this. Bet this. And done. Root. Oh, I don't know about that, man. They are fiends. I guess that makes sense. I never thought about that. Well, why would I? Why would I think about the type of a random archetype I never play or play against? Right. Blackbeard's back. I wonder how many Blackbeards they have. Probably 3. We still only have 2 types, by the way. That's kind of brutal. Thinking. It's still pretty much game for everyone. They bricked, I play whatever I play, and we are going, you know, somewhere. What is this? Oh, they want to get rid of Pyro, of Nitrate, I guess, yeah. That is fair. This only... So if Pyro Dragon... Come on, end your turn. It's my turn now. Come on. Come on, I want to do the funny. Ooh. Alright. Okay, let's see if they can do something. I guess not. I know. This works out better than I expected. Arrararara. You go, and you go. And then we go Eschatos, and then we activate Eschatos. Call Fiend. Goodbye. They can special summon Fiends, and I have a Negate on the field, and Eschatos, and... Oh no! Oh my god, I know! No, please, don't surrender! Please don't surrender. Please, let me do one more thing. I beg of you, please. Come on. I shouldn't have said that because now they'd probably win. But like, I want to do one more thing to end the season. Come on. Come on, please. I need this. I forgot. Please, come on. Begging. No! Ah, okay. Well, I missed my chance of summoning our Stardust Synchro Monster. I had Majestic Dragon on the field. I did not summon it. That was my fault. It would have been insane to have at the end. But now you know it is possible. They just need to ignore my Majestic Dragon for long enough. And it works. Yeah, but still, what a great duel for me. Ending it on our Dragoon Knight and Eschatos, and almost ending it on our Majestic Dragon. But I'm not going to cut straight to the pack right now, because let's do this. Yeah, I know. There we go. We ranked up into Platinum 5. Granted, a lot of the duels we won were against people who rigged and a lot of bots and stuff, but you know, it's basically the new self FTK, which we take. Platinum 5, one more pack for this episode, and then we are out until the next Master Duel season, where we rank down again and try to get at least here again. So let's go into the pack. Here it is, the final pack for this season before we rank down again. Let's open it up. Horribly perfumer. Yeah, I don't know. We can't use that. That's no point. I just talked about this. I just talked about tough. That is actually, that's really, that's so good. I can't even, like, this is just generically amazing. And, you know, the bonus thing is, it's a wind. Another bonus thing, it's a warrior. We don't have many warriors anymore. So, we have an extra type, more wind, it's a level 4, we can use for Chidori, and it has a good effect. And that's why I like rare cards in this game. Machina Irradiator. Nope. Frame Gear Delta. Spell card where you control no monsters. You can spell this card, and both this card and one driver from your hand. Agree, and if you're doing a get effective, and if you do destroy this. We don't have driver, so we can't use this. Sadly, that would be really nice to have, but we can't use it sadly unless this is driver. Okay. Special summon this card as an effect monster. Thunder, Light, 5, Attack, 1900. I don't know. Leo Arms. No. If this card is in your grave, you can send one level from head to the grass on this card. But benefit this card is so better. You can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. You can use so okay. I mean, if we can get this into the graveyard, which we probably can, this might, I don't know, maybe it's possibly decent if it's also level 7, which we can utilize. And Metaphys Ascension again, that's like our third one, I think, or something. Well, I mean, I would say that's not the best pack we could have hoped for. Like, Delta is great, we can use it because we don't have driver. But Spiral Tough is awesome. Spiral Tough is just awesome. It gives us removal, even though obviously it's a little bit chance-based, but let's be real. We call monster or spell every time, like 50-50 shot to get it right. There's barely any traps in most decks. And if it's a trap deck, we just call trap because that's mostly traps, right? So yeah, Spiral Tough is going to be an auto-include in whatever I overcook next time. It's going to be weird and wacky, and you're gonna look at this and be like, what the fuck is this person doing? Why is this deck this bad? But yeah, we reached plat. That's basically higher than I ever bothered to go in my main account, where I go to gold. I'm like, this is kind of annoying, and then I only play the events. So that's pretty good. Let's hope next season is going to be as fun. I don't know if fun is the right word. You know, I like gold because we also didn't face like a zillion blue eyes in a row. So that was great. But yeah, I think we have something going here, right? With our Dragoonid Beasts and our Escators, especially since we pulled Flag. We have, you know, a nice amount of wind monsters. And we get more and more. I mean, Harpy Perfume is also a wind monster, but kind of pointless. So yeah, we'll see. And I don't want to drag this out. This is gonna be a maybe a long episode. So I will see you, which, I mean, depending on how I do this, there shouldn't really be any, like, longer span between this and the next one, but anyway, I'll see you in the next season of Duel Masochist. Maybe I'll switch up some stuff, probably not. I don't want to make this too easy. It's already pretty easy considering the opponents we face. Sometimes they're literally just not playing the game. But maybe, let's see what kind of cool cards we can get on the next one, right? And get some, and maybe we can finally get our Majestic Star Dragon on the field like we could have done this time, and I missed it, and they surrendered, which is fine. We got into plat. I'll see you people on the next one. Goodbye.